Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Project Hospital. Well, last time things didn't go very well at all, did they? We failed an event, we didn't treat enough people in doctor mode to complete that objective there, and also quite a few people died in the hospital. So not a very good day at the office at all, and to maybe make matters even worse, we've now got an accident event to deal with, which I think was some sort of footballing brawl type thing, wasn't it? So let's deal with that right now, and try to redeem ourselves a little bit. Let's try to get some pride back into the hospital. Now we have code blued everybody, we did that last time, but there are only 5 people as part of the event, which does make me a little bit suspicious, because that makes me think that they're not going to be easy to treat. None of these people are coming in with a bit of a sniffle or a stub toe. They're all going to have complicated diagnoses and difficult treatments and all that kind of stuff because there are only 5 of them. So we've got just under 15 hours to get this done. Let's get time moving on. Who is going to be first in? They're all waiting for ambulances right now. I think it was like a great big football fight type thing. Okay, Paul Lee is coming in. Oh, and Daniel Lewis. We already know what's wrong with Daniel Lewis. He's been diagnosed already. A mandibular fracture. That's a broken jaw, isn't it? That's a jaw break. Okay, Paul Lee's come up first. So Paul Lee, what is wrong with you? Arm contusion, fracture of the humerus, fracture of the ulna, or a fracture of the radius. Okay, it's been kind of narrowed down to the arm area. That's quite good. Okay, do a physical exam. That I think might be quite sensible because you can look and maybe try and figure it out. So do that, please. That's going to be wonderful. Anybody else coming in? Right, Daniel Lewis has a mandibular fracture. No other wibbly hidden symptoms. You have got some hidden symptoms which we possibly should try to treat. So do a physical exam. That might be worth doing, I think. Just have a quick look around and make sure that nothing else is terribly, terribly wrong. And then is there anything else we'd like to do? What's going to be helpful? I mean, a temperature measurement, that seems like a standard kind of a standard doctory thing to do. That'll do for you. We don't want to spend too long on that if we can get that sorted. Daniel Lewis, oh, look at that. Pain, swelling, tenderness, numbness. Okay, right. We can give you many things down here to help you out with that. That's good. So you have all those things. Emergency care is... Oh, that's like stopping bleeding and stuff. Oh, yeah, do that as well. That's probably quite good. But you do need to go to orthopedics and have a little bit of surgery. Okay, so let's let you do the temperature measurement first. That'll pop back up. Oh, Brooke Moore's come in. Hello, Brooke Moore. How are you? You've got something wrong with your hand. Again, physical exam, I think, might be quite a good start with that one. Because if the finger's fractured, there you go. It's a hand contusion. We've whittled it down to that. Oh, hang on. So you've got one hidden symptom. It's not wibbly. So that's not so bad. So we can give you all of these things to treat everything you've got wrong with you. And the hand contusion is treated by the numbing ointment. So actually, maybe you are going to be quite a simple patient to treat. Oh, that's quite a good surprise. However, Kate Cole is only just arriving. Okay, here we go. Kate Cole. Okay, it's leg-based. Something wrong with your leg. Again, physical exam will help whittle some of those options down. Hopefully, they can try and figure out what's going on. Right, Daniel Thomas, then. You've got a deep wound on your foot. Okay, these are way easier than I thought they were going to be. I thought they were going to be really complicated and we'd have to do multiple x-rays and all sorts. But no. These are relatively straightforward. You have got a hemorrhage going on. Possibly we do need to try and sort that out quite soon. Do a physical exam. That might help with the other hidden symptoms. But none of them are wibbly, so that's okay. Okay, this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. Right, Kate Cole. Okay, the physical exam did not help at all there. I think we're going to have to send you for an x-ray of your leg. Where's the x-ray of the leg bit? X-ray lower limb. That's going to sort that out nice and easy. So you can go away and do that, please. That's going to be fine. So who's next? Daniel Lewis. So mandibular fracture. Your current symptoms are lessening, which is good. I think then we move you over to orthopedics and we get you some lovely fracture surgery underway. So there you go. Please work on this patient's head to reattach their jaw. I think that is the jaw, isn't it? Yeah, fracture the jaw. Okay, so get that done, please. That's going to be wonderful. I think, does that mean you're automatically hospitalised? Yeah, you're automatically hospitalised. Okay, that's good. Right, this is good. Brooke Moore, you've had your, numbing ointment applied. So I don't know what else we need to do with you. You've got one hidden symptom, but it's not wibbly. So I think you're okay. Hang on, have you got a tick? Brooke Moore's got a tick. Do you know what? Brooke Moore, you can go back to computer control. Because I'm fairly certain that you're okay now. You can go home, probably, I imagine. So there we go. Brooke Moore's been dealt with. The night shift is over and we've still got 150 grand. That's quite nice. So 2 people done already. That's quite the surprise. I thought this was going to be really complicated. Kate Cole still don't know quite what's wrong with you. And Paul Lee struggling with Paul Lee as well. Okay, Kate Cole has a femur fracture. Right. And we've uncovered all of the symptoms. Okay, this is very good. Okay, do all that, please. Get that sorted for Kate Cole. So now it's just Paul Lee. The first person that came in. What exactly are we doing with you, Paul Lee? Are we doing anything with you? Did we forget about you, Paul Lee? I think we might possibly have forgotten about you. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Have all those things. Maybe then, to get this sorted, you can have an x-ray of your upper limb. There we go. Go and have an x-ray of your arm, please. Because that will narrow it down, hopefully very accurately indeed. Right. Daniel Lewis is done. Daniel Thomas... Physical exam, deep wound on your foot. Replantation. That's in orthopedics. Okay, so pop up to orthopedics and we shall reattach your body part. So you've got a deep wound on your foot. Does that mean that like your toes come off or something? It's all a bit grim. Yeah, we'll get that done for you because that sounds really horrible. But then I think you're a tick as well. So do you know what? We'll then put you back to computer control too. Oh, hang on. Kate Cole's done. So Kate Cole can go back to computer control. And who else have we got down here? Is that the jaw guy? Yeah, Daniel Lewis. You can go back to computer control as well. Because, yeah, there you go. Look, you're done now. You've had your surgery. It's all fine. The only one person now we need to deal with is Paul Lee, who I believe is going out for an x-ray at some point. Is that happening right now? That might be happening right now. I think it is. Yeah, there you go. There's Paul Lee on the x-ray thingamabob. Bed, is it? I don't know what they call that. Okay, he's got a fractured humerus. It's not very funny, though. Okay, have an arm cast, and that'll be you sorted. So I think if we put you back to computer control, it's all going to be fine. Okay, Jane Anderson is collapsing. That's less fine. That's not quite as good. Yeah, if we get that done, get a tick in there, that completes this event. We've gone through, what, about half the time required? But that should be all he needs to do. And there we go. Right, successful events in a row 1. That was once quite high. And 5 grand for that. Okay, we've clawed a little bit of pride back. It's not so bad. So we've got 222,000 money. What I would like to do is, at some point today, I think we need to go up onto, no, not that floor. That'd be a terrible place to put them. Over here. Put some of the new labs in over here. So get some more blood labs in. And maybe get another one each of the other labs. The hexagon labs and whatever the other one was. So get those in. Possibly over here, maybe. That'd be quite good. So tuck them in around here. We could do. Hang on. Wasn't there going to be some more operating lounges around here? I don't know, but fit some labs in around here somewhere because that will help out quite a lot, I think. So get maybe sort of 2 or 3 each. Get quite a lot of the blood labs in because they do seem to be quite overworked. So get that in. But also, possibly over in that corner or over here in that gap again, possibly get in a CT scanning room and an MRI scanning room, whatever the terminology would be. So get those in as well, because we do only have 1 each of those in the hospital. And I think possibly that might be causing a little bit of a backlog when they get busy. So we'll try and do that as well. However, right now, I want to do this. I want to go back down into intern mode with Doctors Penge and Dave, and I want to treat 6 more people. I'm determined to get that done. So where are you, Doctors Penge and Dave? You're down here somewhere. It's day shift, so I know you're here. So hang on a minute. Go into here, control doctors, Dr. Penge, and Dr. Dave. Dr. Dave, there we go. Right, here we go. How are we going to get on in intern mode? We've got, who's in with Dr. Dave? I think, are you in with Dr. Dave? I'm not quite sure. Who's in with Dr. Dave? And can we help you? Can we help you, my good sir? Okay, right. Paul Garcia has either got blepharitis, inflammation of the eyelid, cluster headache, or hypertensive retinopathy, whatever that is. Damage to the retina and the retina's blood vessels due to high blood pressure. You do have wibbly symptoms. That's generally not a good thing. Okay. You've done a physical exam. Can you do the miracle? I do a temperature measurement. That's always helpful. Can you do the wonder that is not evaluation, but the next one along? Where is it? Can't see where it is. We all know what I'm looking for. Differential diagnosis. There it is. Get that done, please. Because that, I imagine, might whittle it down. we might sort of narrow it down. Thomas Brown is collapsing. Peter Lopez, who are you? Oh, you're in with Dr. Penge. Okay. You've got one of potentially many things wrong with you. Itching. Itching is the only symptom you have. I mean, if you could identify where you are itchy, that might help, because one of our things is athlete's foot, and the other thing is a chemical burn of the arm. So if you've got an itchy foot, I think we can rule out chemical burns of the arm. Come on, Dr. Penge. Right, physical exam. That's going to help quite a bit, I imagine. And do blood pressure. Oh no, what was the other one I normally do? Temperature measurement. Do the basics. Do the basics. Right, Paul Garcia, that didn't help at all. And you've still got wibbly symptoms. Okay, what's going to help with this then? So, physical exam, neurological testing. All these are physical exam. Tonometry. Okay, basic visual test. We can do that, I think. I think I saw that somewhere. Where's basic visual test? I think I saw that on somebody else's one. Or did I just completely make that? You can have eye drops for your swollen eyelids. That'll help you out a little bit. But yeah, where's the basic visual test? Or did I just make up that I'd seen that? I swear I'd seen that somewhere. Okay, never mind. No, I must have been dreaming it or something. Weird Project Hospital dreams. How about we get you... I think you might need to go to a different ward. I think you might need to go over to neurology, because they deal with like eyes and headaches and things. It all seems to be their kind of thing. Yeah, we might have to send you away. Go over to neurology, please. And they can do... yeah, those things there. They can do those things to you. So that's going to go away from us. That's not going to go toward our treatment total there, which is a bit of a shame, but there you go. Never mind. And now Dr. Day is having a bit of downtime. Right, Peter Lopez, you've got athlete's foot. Okay, this is good, because that means we can give you all of those things, and then that's going to count as a treated patient, and we're going to go to 15 out of 20. Will we get another 5 done by the end of the day? I'm not entirely sure, but there we go. You can go home. Wonderful, 15 out of 20. Okay. Slow but steady progress again, but that's good. I can't even recall what we get for completing that. And why does that always appear off the screen? Where are we? Upsy Corp. Clinic patients per day up to 20. So, hang on. That's huge. So at the moment they're sending 7. But that is down because our prestige was rock bottom 1 point. So yeah, 71%. I think that should be 10. So that doubles the amount of patients that we get from Upsy Corp. That's a lot of people in here giving us lots of lovely, lovely money, which is, of course, why we're here. No, we're here to treat the patients, of course. Right, okay. Somebody's in with Dr. Penge, Mary Barclay. You're just a bit worn out. Okay, do a physical exam. Do blood pressure. Do temperature measurement. Do all the basic things. Come on, Dr. Penge. Whittle it down from all of the diagnoses in the world to at least something. Betty Cupboard. Betty Cupboard has finished doing some training. Somebody did say, can we change Betty Cupboard's appearance and also Bernard Cupboard's appearance so they can have blue and yellow hair so we can identify the cupboards as they walk around the hospital? I'm not entirely sure we can do that now they've been created. We can't change their hair colour. I mean, in hindsight, that would have been a really, really brilliant, clever thing to do, but I didn't think of that at the time. But no, I don't think we can. I don't think we can change. We can change their name. We can't change their appearance now they've been created, which is a little bit of a shame. Okay, Betty is increasing what's general medicine. Still got training in critical care and diagnosis planned. Okay, go and do one of those then, please, Betty. Right, Mary, none of that helped at all. None of that was any use in any way. Okay, you could have one of a bajillion things wrong with you. Right, okay, physical exam should have sorted this out. Oh, this is... right, okay, we're just going to pick some random things. Do that one. There's basic visual test, and that one, and that one, and that one. Let's see if that narrows it down any. Okay, there we go. We've whittled it down to 2 pages of potential diagnoses. They do look quite serious ones, don't they? This is not just, I've got a bit of a sniffle. This is quite serious. Okay, let's carry on doing some other bits. Let's do that and do that CRP thing. That might help. That might help whittle something down over here. So we'll see what that does. Oh, okay. Dilated cardiomyopathy. What does that mean? A condition where the heart becomes severely enlarged, reducing the ability of the heart to pump, making the heart unable to effectively pump a sufficient amount of blood into the bloodstream. That sounds That sounds horrible. Okay, right, hang on a minute. We need to send you over to cardiology so you can have all those things to deal with your symptoms. But yes, you do need some cardiovascular surgery pretty quickly, I would say. Pretty urgently. So, maybe even put you in high dependency because that does sound quite serious. So, right, you go away and do that, please. That's been really important. Paul King's having a bit of a collapse. Okay, Paul, they'll get with you in a second. Hang on. Are we not back in there? We are back in this. Okay, good. So, is anybody coming in to see Dr. Dave? Dr. Penge is on a bit of a break. That's fine. They might be coming back, actually. But nobody's coming in to see Drs. Penge and Dave. And now Dr. Penge has cleared off again. Oh, they've just nipped to the loo. That's fine. They've nipped to the loo. Can somebody come in and see Drs. Penge and Dave? They're very good. They're really, really good doctors. You should come and see them immediately. If you're not coming in to see them, make something wrong with you and then come in to see them because you'll love it. It's a pleasant experience. No, nobody's coming in at all. And in fact, Dr. Dave got so bored of waiting, he's just wandered off to do something else. Okay, fine. We'll just see if anybody comes in. Oh, well, there we go. End of the day shift and nobody new came in to see Drs. Penge and Dave. That's a bit sad. Okay, so what we'll do is we shall fly through the night shift nice and quick. Also, I think actually, if we do get to the end of today, our prestige will go back up because we've done all right today. We completed that event and we've not had a sort of outbreak, an epidemic outbreak thing. So it's all looking good. So the patient intake should go back up and the insurance payment should also go back up a little bit as well. So yeah, what are we on now? Currently on 110% prestige. So that should bump up the intake and the payments, which is good. So, okay, let's just get through to the morning, shall we? Straight on to a morning. Let's see how we can do. And then, 5 more people to get that done. That's all we need, 5 more people. It can't be that difficult. We've got to be able to get some people coming in who've got a bit of a cold or whatever. Bernard, you've done diagnosis training. You're now going to do either general medicine or critical care. That's absolutely fine. You go and do that, please. And, hang on. Going past midnight. Pay out a little bit of money, but not that much anymore. Not that much anymore. Robert Walker is waiting for cardiovascular surgery. How about you have a rest? Oh, crikeys. Okay, maybe the surgery team aren't in. Or maybe they're busy or something. Oh, you might have to go elsewhere, Robert Walker. You might have to go elsewhere. We can't have multiple surgery teams hanging around. That's going to make things very complicated. And there you go. Go somewhere else. Another hospital can treat you. Okay, so let's just fly through to the morning. Yeah, we should. I think we'll pay the night shift money. Then we should, in the morning, have a decent pile of cash to then, get this sorted. Get these 5 people treated, hopefully, fingers crossed. And then we should have enough money to go and build our wonderful new lab section. Oh, no, but no, the game is saying, no, you can't go and do that. You can't go and do some fun building because I'm going to chuck an event at you. It looks like it's going to be an epidemic event, isn't it? We do need to complete 6 of those to get this ridiculously ambitious sort of target down here complete. You do get a lot of money for that. Okay, accept and take over all the patients. Hang on a second. How many other... Oh, my goodness. Ah, crikeys. Okay, right, here we go. And because it's an epidemic event, somebody's going to spread a virus into the hospital. And then we're all going to have to be sort of, working under difficult conditions. And it's going to bring the prestige down, isn't it? Botherations. Okay, never mind. Right, get all that done. Let's see if we can deal with this. I'd like these to stop now. Can we switch these off? I just want to do some lovely building stuff now. Elizabeth Wright, we know what's wrong with her. She's got copter. However, more hidden symptoms, so physical exam would not go amiss. And a chest thing, an abdomen palpation, all that kind of stuff, they're going to be good. And the thorax and blood pressure, do all of those things to try to find the hidden symptoms. Also, you can have many of these things here to just sort of help you out a bit. Mark Foster, you've got sputum, cough and fatigue. Again, physical exam, chest, abdomen. They're going to be basic things. Jessica Williams is collapsing, but she's not part of our event thing. They'll sort that out in a second, Jessica. Right, Carol Jones. Again, same sort of thing. Just kind of do the same stuff. Just to try and whittle down the list of potential diagnoses. Because that's quite a lot. Mark Foster. We'll whittle it down to, 5 now. Which isn't so bad. That's okay. Thorax percussion, blood pressure measurement. That's like lungs, isn't it? Hang on. Sinusitis. Nasal cavity, oral cavity inspection. That might help. Kate Walker has either got the flu or has got tonsillitis or sinusitis. Okay, so do that. and do, I don't know, where is it? Hang on, do a neck thing. That might help with the tonsillitis sinusitis thing. And then, where's the other one? Where's the other one? These things here. Do nasal and oral cavity inspection. That might help whittle that down. Mary Davis, oh crikey, you might possibly have COVID or pneumonia or all sorts of the terrible things. Okay, we need to whittle this down quite quick. So physical exam, chest, abdomen palpation. Please don't be something infectious. Carol Jones, typhoid fever, highly contagious, or viral tonsillitis. Okay. Okay. How can we whittle this down quickly? Temperature measurement. There we go. The good old classic temperature measurement. That might help out a bit. And do those two as well. And if it is typhoid fever, can we lock her away in a room? Right, you've got copter and we've figured out you haven't got any wibbly hidden symptoms. Okay, that's good. So how do we treat that then? What do we do? Oxygenotherapy, which is happening. Okay, so I'm quite happy to put you back to computer control. Computer, you deal with the stuff next with Elizabeth Wright. She's been transferred elsewhere. That's fine. So you go and do that, please. In fact, she's got a tick. Yay. Mary, what are we doing with you, Mary? You have got... Are any of these contagious? No. Okay, were you the one that might have possibly had COVID, but no, you haven't got COVID? Hooray! That's all good news. Okay, what can we do here? Temperature measurement. And that CRP thing does seem quite good, actually. So do that. And do... Where's the temperature thing? Just there. Do that for you. I'm aware that we haven't even got some of these people looked at yet. And time is ticking down. Right, Mary, that didn't help at all. Okay, blood pressure. That could be quite good. And nasal cavity and oral cavity. Just see if that helps out a little bit. Mark Foster. You've got sinusitis, Mark Foster. I've had that multiple times. It's horrible. Right. Okay, go in like that. Have all the stuff. And I'm quite happy to return him to computer control. Because I think he's going to be fine. Kate Walker. You've got either flu A or flu B. Okay, do... What's going to help, actually? Rather than just guessing. What's going to help? Physical exam. Oral cavity inspection. And a chest thing. Okay, so I think we've done the chest. No, we haven't. Chest exaltation. That's going to be quite good. And then oral... Have we done that already? Oh, yeah, we have done that. We've done the oral cavity thing. Okay. Do a temperature measurement anyway, because that seems like a good safe doctory thing to do. Carol Jones has viral tonsillitis and all sorts of terrible, terrible symptoms going on. So you do all that kind of stuff, please. Nothing wibbly. I'm quite happy to put them back under computer control as well. I think they're going to be fine. That's another one that should have a tick on it relatively soon. Not quite sure what we need to do with you. What's going to help? Serologic testing. That's it. Let's do that CRP thing. But then, yes, serologic testing. Wherever that might be. Hang on. Have we done differential diagnosis yet? Can we do differential diagnosis? That's normally quite effective at finding these things out, isn't it? That's normally quite good. Mary Davis, do you know what? Differential diagnosis. Hang on. Do evaluation. Evaluate all the stuff you've found. And then do differential diagnosis. It shall save the day. Kate Walker, there you go, look. Differential diagnosis, influenza B. It's a miracle thing. Right, have all that stuff. And again, I'm quite happy to put you back onto computer control. Because I think you're going to be okay. I think you're going to be fine. Right, Mary. What are we doing with you, Mary? It's whittled it down to 2. So differential diagnosis helped quite a bit. So what's now going to help? So chest exaltation, I think we've done that. X-ray of the chest, or a blood test, or a CT scan. Oh, crikey. Okay, hang on. Do a chest X-ray. X-ray chest. Okay, so if it doesn't find one of those, it'll be the other one. So we can kind of whittle it down by process of elimination. You have got potentially many things wrong with you. Physical exam, do a chest thing, do an abdominal thingamabob, blood pressure, do the temperature if we can, and do those 2 things as well. Many things to check on Jennifer King there. How are we doing? 40% done. Okay, I think we're going to be fine. Pharyngitis, no wibbly hidden symptoms. We've not done anything on you, but we know what the problem is. Go us. That was impressive. Right, so have those things. Get those things sorted. And then we'll come back to you, I think. Right, Carolus has got copter. That's that oxygenotherapy thing, but you need to have that. Why can't we issue that out? Hang on, she does have wibbly hidden symptoms. So let's try to find what they might be by just chucking random tests at her and seeing what sticks. Yeah, all of those things, please. And then I don't quite know why you can't have oxygenotherapy. Maybe it's because of a lack of beds. Oh, Moshkus has leveled up. Then I was specialist. Oh, well done. Good job, you. Good job, you. You should be very proud. Go and have a party after work. Don't go now. Right. Okay. So Carol Lewis. Oh, that's the night shift ending. Okay. So day shift now should book on. Are we going to get Doctors Dave and Penge mixing in with this now? Crikeys. Okay. Right. Simple chronic bronchitis. That means they go up to the internal medicine department and they can be treated with all of these bits and bobs. Okay, regular hospitalisation. You're going to be fine. So I'm quite happy to put you back to computer control. Do that just for fun. Why not? There we go. Okay, so that's going to be that sorted. Jessica Green, pharyngitis, steroid cream, and a bit of a rest, please. That's going to be fine. Put you back to computer control because that should be okay. No wibbly hidden symptoms. We're doing well. We're doing okay. What have we got? About 11 hours left. Jennifer Baker, cardiovascular surgery. Are we requiring a lot of people have cardiovascular surgery these days? That seems quite popular. Okay, Mark Hill. Oh, crikeys. Okay, Mark Hill has come in with a bit of a fever, and that's all we know. Right, okay. This could take a while, couldn't it? Hang on to abdominal palpation, do blood pressure, then go to the next bit. Do temperature, and then do those two things. Okay, that should hopefully whittle it down quite a lot. Jennifer King has got, whatever that is, bronchiectasis. That word that I just said there is a condition where the large airways in the lungs are damaged and enlarged. Okay, it sounds very unpleasant. Into internal medicine with you. No wibbly hidden symptoms. But we'll just... do we need to try and do a CRP thing and then give you all of those things? And again, I'm happy to put you back to computer control because we've figured out your diagnosis and the computer can do all the treatment stuff. It's going to be fine. So we've got, 5 people left? 8 o'clock. The overnight money should come in. Jennifer Baker. Oh, she was a cardiovascular person. That's fine. James Cole. Laryngitis. Nice and simple. That's very good. Do you know what? Just to make sure that it is laryngitis, we will do a nasal cavity inspection and oral cavity inspection and take your temperature as well because that seems like a sensible thing to do. So we'll do that. There you go. Who's next? Come on. Let's complete one of these other ones. Let's get them treated. Margaret Brown. Okay. Vomiting and weakness. So physical exam, chest, abdomen. It could be a rattlesnake bite. Do blood pressure. That seems like a standard thing. Do CRP. And then do that. And do the temperature thing. Where was the other one? Nasal cavity as well. Do all of those to Margaret Brown. Might take a while, but that's okay. Harry has leveled up. Harry's now a specialist. Oh, the doctors are getting better and better. Oh, and it was a rattlesnake bite. Oh, okay. Possibly she should have known that. She should have come in and gone, hello, I've been bitten by a rattlesnake. And we would have gone, yes, I diagnosed this as a rattlesnake bite. Surely she would have known that would have happened. Okay, fine. So a rattlesnake bite is just in traumatology. So put you into traumatology and we'll differential diagnosis your final symptom, hopefully. And then, you can have anti-venom. There you go. That's going to help you out quite a bit. That should be quite good. Jessica Scott. Okay, we don't know quite what's wrong with you. Do all the basic things that we've been doing already. Yep, that one. Right, many things to do. But hopefully that'll work that out. Mark Hill. Okay. Have we seen... Oh, yeah, we have looked at you. Okay, do CRP. And then do the 2 miracle things that often help out quite a bit. Evaluation. And we all know what's coming next. Whereabouts is it? It's differential diagnosis. Hooray! That will solve everything. Right, your copter thing. You've still got wibbly hidden symptoms. Not loving the wibbly hidden symptoms, if I'm honest. What else can we do? So chest thingamabob, we've done, I think. Thorax percussion. Yeah, throw that into the mix. Blood pressure. That's good. What else can we do? Is there anything else? Well, that pulse oximetry thing. That might help out quite a bit. Let's try and figure that out. Shall we have that as well, please? You still need your oxygen therapy thing. and we can't do it for some reason. Where do you have to go? Oh, in internal medicine. Oh, hang on. Internal medicine now have that. Okay, regular hospitalisation. That'll make sense. You've got some form of conjunctivitis. Okay, physical exam might help with that. Just a quick look at that might be quite good. In fact, hang on. With you, there's an allergy. Yeah, skin allergy test. That will sort that out. Mark Hill. Oh, crikey. Oh, Mark Hill. Have those things first. Chuck those in. That's fine. I mean, what do we go for? What do we go for? I don't know. Hang on. Have we done the big ones? Have we done differential diagnosis on this? Oh no. Have we done differential? Oh no, we did differential diagnosis and it didn't help that much. Oh, dearie me. Right. Let's go here then. Hang on. So what's going to be useful? Physical exam, ear exam. Okay, ear exam and audiometry. Let's go for that, shall we? So ear examination, do an allergy thing as well, and do audiometry, and do a thorax thing. Just do many things. Jennifer Moore's collapsing. You'll be fine, Jennifer. We're good at dealing with collapsing people. Right, James Cole. Yeah, you can go home, James Cole. Computer control, and we will send you. Hang on, give you nasal drops. Then you are now computer controlled. You can go home. It's going to be fine. So we're waiting for Carol Lewis and Mark Hill. So you've got, there you go, allergic conjunctivitis. You can have eye drops and antihistamines. And yeah, you're under computer control. That's going to be fine. So you have those. So yeah, it's just those two. It's two troublesome people. You can, yeah, go home. It's fine. Go home. I thought I'd already put you under computer control, but clearly not. So yeah, we just got two people left. Just the two, and that's it. Jessica Scott. I think Jessica Scott might be with Dr. Dave. I think she might be with Dr. Dave. She's not an event person. She's... Oh, hang on. Some of these are people that we're treating as part of intern mode. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, yep, absolutely. Have all those things. Have all that stuff, please. That's going to be wonderful. Joseph Young, I think, must be in with Dr. Penge. Okay, right. I kind of forgot that we were doing that. It's kind of got mixed up. This is fine. This is fine. Something wrong with your leg. Okay, physical exam would be a good start with that, Dr. Penge. Because if it's a leg contusion, you should be able to work that out. Mark Hill is with... Right, you're part of the event. Okay, right. So this hasn't helped at all. Okay, neck palpation. Do that one. Do a neck thing. Ooh, that narrowed it down. So it's... Okay, it's going to be... Oh, no. Okay, right. Hang on. What's going to help with these? Oral cavity inspection. I think we've done that already. Do we need to do some of this other serologic testing stuff? Oral cavity inspection we've done. Oral cavity we've done. Interview is done. Chest thing is done. Ear exam? Ear exam? Have we done that already? Do you know what? Do those 4 things at the start. Because they seem like sensible things to do. Just chuck all the things and see what works. You're in with Dr. Penge. Okay, Dr. Penge couldn't work that out. So I think maybe... To get this sorted, x-ray of your lower limb. What's up with your leg, Joseph Young? Let's see if we can figure that out. Okay, David Hall, you're with Dr. Penge. Oh, hang on. So the person who was with Dr. Penge went for an x-ray and this person's come in and we know what's wrong with them. That is brilliant. Okay, so yeah, we'll have that, please. So give you all those things. But then what does that mean? You have to go to, internal medicine. You need to go to internal medicine to get the things. Jessica Scott, you're in with Dr. Dave, but you've been treated and it's all fine, so you can go home. 17 out of 20. And we're dealing with an event as well. Look at us. This is incredible. Right. Okay, apart from we don't know what to do with you. We're really struggling with Mark Hill. Okay. Microbial. Do the PCR thing. People sometimes say that in the comments. I say, yeah, go and do the PCR thing. PCR sampling. Oh no, that might take ages. That might take a long time. Okay, is anything else going to be helpful? That's interviews, thorax, percussion. I think we've already done. Do the pulse thing. That might help. That's probably quite a quick thing to do. Oh, Mark Hill's going to be a pain, isn't he? Right, you are... Fine, you can go home. Yes, David Hall, away with you. Up to 18 out of 20. Jane Moore, venomous spider bite. give you all these things to treat your current conditions. Do a physical exam because I feel like that's the right thing to do. Betty Cupboard's leveled up in diagnosis, some critical care medicine training for Betty. This is all looking good. It's all down to, hang on a minute, it's all down to Mark Hill. So we've got this person here, Carol Lewis is okay, so put you back to computer control. David Hernandez. That's not good, is it? Do some sort of, where's the thorax thing? Thorax percussion, blood pressure, CRP. Do an abdominal palpation. Do that to try and whittle that down, Dr. Penge. And if we could just get this done with Mark Hill. Come on, Mark Hill. Give us a clue as to what might possibly be wrong with you. Jane Moore. Have an ice wrap. Anti-venom is... Where's that? Hang on. Over in traumatology. Boy, that's not going to count toward one of our totals. Okay, have some anti-venom, Jane Moore. There you go. So it's all down to Mark Hill. 6 hours to treat Mark Hill. You've got a broken arm. That's okay. We can sort that out. That's fine. Do an arm cast. David Hernandez. That didn't help at all. Botherations. What is going to help? What is going to help with that? That's interview. Right. We need to do analysis of your wee. I'm afraid we need you to go and wee in a little pot, please. Also, can we take your temperature? Whereabouts is that? Oh, hang on. Evaluation. Hang on. We haven't done the big ones, though. Get those done as well, please, because that might whittle it down. You're collapsing. You'll be fine. Okay, come on. David Hernandez, let's get this done. Okay, it's down to 3. So we might now need to do that one. So hopefully we need 2 more people. 2 more people, and Mark Hill needs to be diagnosed with one of these things in the next 5 hours, and Peter Brown's collapsing. But that's fine, Pete. They'll sort that out. Okay, there we go. I think Dr. Dave has treated another patient. So yes, Linda Miller, you can go home. That should get us up to 19 out of 20. We're so near to completing that goal. It's going to be very exciting. Right, Carol Barkley, you've got hay fever. You're in with Dr. Penge. We should be able to treat that. We're going to complete this goal finally. Let's just do the basics though. Do a physical exam. And if you've got hay fever, it might be worth doing the nasal cavity inspection just to uncover some hidden symptoms. Where is that one? Hang on a minute. Gone past it. There it is. That one just there, please. And do a temperature measurement for good measure. And then you can have all of those things because they will help you out a bit. But yeah, hang on. And diagnose you with hay fever. Okay, Peter Brown died. You're not part of the thing, are you, Peter Brown? You're not part of the event. You died from unstoppable bleeding. Oh, okay. I mean, it's unstoppable. It's unstoppable. So I mean, that's gonna be the end of it, isn't it? Hypovolemic shock, couple of those, severe arm pain, hemorrhage, exposed bone. Oh dear. Right, your arm was in a very bad way, and you kind of bled out and then went into shock and hemorrhage. Oh dear. Right, okay. Sorry, Peter Brown, but it looked like you were in a pretty bad way when you came in. So we're doing an autopsy on you, Peter Brown. Mark Hill. Oh, hang on. Here we go. This is it. We've got 4 hours, 44 minutes left. Yes, you've got that thing, which means you need to go to internal medicine. They can hospitalise you. You can have antimycotics, which sound delightful. So you can have that, please. And I think with that done, we can put you back to computer control. William Smith. Hang on, William Smith is in with Dr. Dave. Okay, do a physical exam, Dr. Dave. Do the basics, do that kind of thing. And hang on a minute, do the temperature measurement as well. Just cover the basics off. Okay, if we can just get that one person done, it's going to be wonderful. Hang on. Were they waiting for us? William Smith, are you waiting for us to do a thing? I just pressed a button and I didn't see what happened. Oh, hang on. Okay. I know blood pressure's still going on. You're still doing that. You can have all those things though. That's fine. And we'll do... What have you got there? That's like a kind of a bowely, stomachy thing. Maybe do an abdominal palpation thing. Just to see if that helps out a little bit. Okay, right. Move time on. Come on, Mark Hill. Patricia Foster is collapsing a bit. Mark Hill, please heal up. just get better. Have a med kit or whatever. Carol Barkley. Hay fever. Okay, antihistamines to treat the hay fever. And you've got one hidden symptom, but it's not wibbly. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to complete that objective there. As soon as she's good, she can go home, press OK, and it's done. We've done it. Yay. We've sorted that out. We've treated 20 people, and now 20 patients per day are going to come into the clinic, courtesy of Upsy Corp. Okay, hang on. Objective, the next one's done. Reach resident level with one of your created doctors. We get given a $20,000 government grant. That's quite nice. Okay, so hang on. What's next? So correctly diagnosed patients have controlled doctors in resident mode. Okay, so now the next thing would be to ramp this up to resident mode. So hang on, what does that mean exactly? So hide the number of hidden symptoms. That puts it in resident mode. Or disable the pulsing hidden symptoms. Oh no. So we either don't know that the hidden symptoms are dangerous, or we don't know how many hidden symptoms there are. So we have to keep diagnosing them to make sure we catch them all. Oh, okay. Resident mode seems quite difficult. Oh, hang on. No, we can't do that. We can't sort of trick it like that. Okay, we'll put it back in intern mode for now. In fact, you know what? For the moment, can we not control Doctors Dave and Penge? It's been a pleasure, you two. It's been a delight, but we'll let you go for now. You can do your own thing. That's going to be exciting. So hang on. Also come out of that. That's all good. Can we go back into there? There we go. Right. So back into normal mode. Let's concentrate on the event now. So we've completed that goal. We've got a huge stack of money, which is very welcome. I want to get Mark Hill treated. Okay, Peter Brown. Yep, they will do an autopsy on you. Mark Hill. And there we go. Sorted. 2 events completed in a row. $10,000 comes our way. And even better, we didn't get an epidemic outbreak around the hospital. It didn't break out. It was all wonderful and safe. And there we go. Everybody's treated. Most people have kind of gone home. I think, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 of them have gone home. So more have gone home than are around the hospital, which is good. Okay, right. So we've got almost $300,000. Let's go up to this floor here. Let's build ourselves the MRI scanning room and the CT scanning room, shall we? Let's get those in. So let's go to radiology. We'll do a spot of this over here. So, hang on. Go to that there, actually. That's a bit better. There's a little bit of room over here where nothing is going on. But how big are the CT scanning things? I mean, that's a bit of a waste of space over there. We could bring that along like that and have that as another great big kind of trolley park. That might be quite useful, I suppose, next to the operating lounges. That might be quite handy. So I think maybe... Hang on, so that lift isn't connected. There's a lift here, so could we bring people out and have them over here, look? So could we have a bit of a corridor kind of coming along like that, so going along there, and then could we put the CT room and the MRI room over here? Would that help? Possibly as well. Do we put a CAG room in? I don't know what one of those is, but we could put one in because there's a thing for us to do that. So we could do that. We've got cardiography units elsewhere. Some departments have their own ones of those, and sonography as well. But I think, yeah, let's get a CAG room, a CT room, and an MRI room set up. Over here looks like a pretty good bet. So yeah, we could make that into a big... Just make this into a big open space. Full of, we could put trolleys along here, say, and possibly put some trolleys along there as well. That'd be quite handy. And then have a bit of a corridor going in that direction. So hang on. What's this bit again? This bit is cardiology? Yeah. Okay, right. So cardiology, get a bit of a corridor going along. So fill that up. That can be corridor. And then also, that can be corridor as well. And do you know what? Might as well make that bit corridor too, just to kind of fit in. And then we'll go and knock all the walls down. We'll get all that sorted. So hang on a minute. So yeah, take all the walls down. So that one there, get rid. That one there, get rid. That one there, that one across there, and that one across there. We'll get the floor done now. So go and drop the floor. It feels like it's been ages since we built anything. It feels so long. This is exciting. I'm quite happy that we're building a thing again. Right, so put a wall in. Oh, no, hang on. I want to drop that wall, please. There we go. So I'll draw that along like that. And then we want to swivel that round. So that comes across like that. We need to figure out what we're doing with that bit in the corner there. Don't hang on. That can come across like that. That can come across like that. So that's all sorted. So now I've got 2 elevators going into this area here. But then, yeah, what do we want to do with this bit then? So there is a bit of wall just there that we might not necessarily need. If we had, say, a corridor going over there, we could have those 3 radiology rooms over there. that wouldn't be so bad. So hang on a second, hang on. Go back to here, go to radiology, and we shall have a corridor for radiology going along like that, possibly. Have it going all the way to the end. That's okay. The corridors are 3 wide, aren't they? So yeah, that's fine. So have that going to the end. We'll put a wall there and we'll have a window. We can have a nice window at the end of the corridor. We'll put some plants at the end. It shall be wonderful. Okay, so we've got that sorted. So now just have a CAG room. Probably put that at the end. I kind of feel like these are going to be quite big. These are going to be quite big rooms. Do they need to be that big? Do we put something at the end over there? MRI room says 6 by 5. So if we made it 13 by 6, is that excessively big? Hang on. What does the one downstairs look like? What do these look like? So they've got their little kind of wall bit in. They've got their kind of little defensive bit over here where they can hide from the terrible radiation. So how big are they? Hang on, radiology. So CAG room. We won't actually do that. So that's 10 by 6. So these ones up here are going to be... They are quite big. They're quite big. But you know what? That's fine. That's okay. We can deal with that. So let's get a CAG room. No, which one was that? Which one's that? That's the MRI room. Do we make that just one bigger, just for the sake of it? There we go. So how big was that one? That was... Click just there. 13 by 7. I suspect these are way too big, but we have plenty of room up here. 13 by 7 and a CAG room over there. Give me 13 by 6. Tiny in comparison. Okay, so that's that done. And then we just need to get some walls and such like in. The only thing is, it's going to be a bit of a nuisance doing this because radiology is all the way down here. So hang on a minute. Grab the floor. So the floor is that colour with that one. Okay, so we can sort this out. So we can get that done. So yay for a radiology corridor. That's fun. 600 of our monies. We've got plenty of money. We should be fine. And then go back down and grab the floors of these. And they're kind of shiny. We've gone for shiny floors in there, but that's okay. They look quite nice. Nice shiny floors. So we shall have that going into there. That's 2,400 money. Then we need the corridor aspect of this bit over here. So hang on. So drip a drop that just there. Go back up. And we'll have a big corridor bit there. And a big bit there. And hang on. Twist that around. And a big bit coming down like that. And then we'll grab that bit of wall just to fill that in for now. Okay, so it's nice and enclosed. It works. It's good. We'll get some trolleys to put around here at some point. And then we need all the walls set up for the actual rooms themselves. So hang on. So where were they? Kind of twizzle around a bit, but that's okay. So pop that just there. Go back up. We shall have that thing to draw all the walls on at the same time. And we shall have 1 room and 2 rooms and 3 beautiful rooms. And then down here, what doors have they got? Right, they've got the big exciting radiation doors going on. So let's make sure that we have those because that's quite exciting. We don't get to use those very often. So yeah, we'll have the double doors. We'll have the double doors. We'll have that like that, and that like that, and that like that. So double doors are in. Hang on a second before I forget. Let's have a nice a glass wall. Do we have a glass wall like that to make sure people don't drop out? Yeah, we'll put that like that, look. So a nice bit of light coming in. And hang on a second. At the end there. No, I've pressed the wrong button. There we go. We do want to get some plants in across here. So we'll have with blue. So we'll have a nice plant like that. And then just there, another one like that. Wonderful. Then it just frames the end of the corridor quite nicely. Nice bit of natural light and some lovely vegetation. Wonderful. Okay, so that's that done. So now we need to get these rooms set up. So that's going to require an MRI thing. Yeah, these are quite big, look. I feel like these should have quite a bit of space around them. So drop that in like that. And that is quite expensive. That's a lot of money going in. We're investing a lot of money back into the hospital at this point. And that one can go there. And then the CAG thing. Oh, that looks complicated. Hang on a minute, hang on. We need to get the little kind of setup down here where they've got their little wall and their viewing windows and all that kind of stuff. Does that have the same thing? Do we have the same thing over there with that? I don't think we do. That doesn't seem to have like a viewing... This has got like a screen, like a radiology viewer, whereas that one doesn't. Is the CAG radioactive? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if it needs those signs on the doors. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Right, so let's get the walls in over here then. So we'll have that again. So I think we can have a bit more room over here now. So we could have a wall coming across like that. And then it kind of came down like that, didn't it? So we'll have the same over there, coming down like that. That one doesn't need one, I don't think. That doesn't need that kind of thing. And then, what do we have in here? Remind me, game, remind me. So we had a desk. Oh yeah, 3 kind of viewing things. That was it. Could we copy those? They've got 3 viewing things, and then a computer and a thing on the desk. And okay, random, that's fine. We can remember that. This is okay. We can do this. So 3 little kind of viewing windows. There you go. They're watch windows. So 1 and 2 and 3, and then 1 and 2 and 3. And then we need to get a desk. Let's get the lovely glass desks up here, because they do look quite nice. We'll have one like that and one like that. And then we need the radiology viewer. Just, hang on, which way around is it? Just there, like that. And the same one over there on that wall. And then we need a chair, which is going to be a delightful sort of shade of electric-y blue. Very exciting. Then we need a PC, so like that and like that. Then we need a plant of... I say we need a plant. It's necessary. We have to have a plant. Let's have the big plants as well. Let's have the big chunky plants in the corners like that. That's very good. And then we did have... Yeah, there's a bin in the corner. So pop a little bin in each corner. That's quite nice. And then... What? Hang on. Caution of outbreak alert. I thought I was going to say like radiation, but no, it doesn't say that. That's a bit of a shame. And then we've got... What do we want to put on the tables? So disinfectant tool seems quite good. So put that on there. And then, yeah, files. I think that's what we had downstairs. So we'll have a clock just there and just there. So I've got that little kind of safe bit where they can sit in here. Where are... Yeah, I like these. Can we have a coffee table and a coffee table? And on the coffee table, can we put a flower and can we have a blue flower? Because the department colour is sort of blue. Perfect. Okay, I like that. That's good. And then we need some equipment cabinets and other bits of those. Where did they go down here? Where did the equipment cabinets go? They went... Oh, that's only for that one. So that one there, the MRI, is it? Doesn't need equipment cabinets. That one does. And it's just kind of over there. Do you know what? That's fine. We can muddle through with this. I think that room is ready to go. That room is entirely ready to go. That's quite exciting. That's all very good. I mean, we did spend quite a lot of money on it to get it up and running, but there we go. It's worth the investment, I think. So next door with the CT scan, yeah, they need some equipment cabinets. Let's give them a couple of ones over. Let's put them at the back, possibly, actually. Put them over there, look. So we'll have one like that and a slightly different one. And then can we have the mobile one with that kind of colour to it? And that could possibly go. Let's tuck that there, look. So if you're over here, you can go to that and grab some equipment. If you're over there, you can go to the cupboardy things and grab those. And that, I think, is another room done. It does have a plant in it. I mean, they are quite big, those rooms. Do we want to add something else into those rooms to make them look a little bit more exciting? I mean, could we put some posters in there? How about a poster about accidents just there, just to really fill people with confidence? And then a poster about, I don't know, digestion just there. There we go, look. Just makes it a little bit interesting and a tiny bit different. I don't think there's anything else we can really put around the place. No. Do you know, that's okay. That's fine. That will do the job. So they're up and running. 2 new exciting rooms. And then over here we've got this angiograph thing. Oh no, that is quite big. That is quite big. Okay, so pop that there. That's another 25 grand we just spent. The control panel... Hang on a minute. Hang on. We want a blue one, please. Come on, give us the blue one of these. So pop that in, and then we'll have a blue control panel that goes there. Hang on. I suspect I've done that slightly incorrectly. Hang on. What does that need? That needs... Oh, hang on. No, I did do it correctly. Oh, crikey. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Oh, I've made this very complicated. Move you out the way. Put you back. It seems determined to put it round that way. I kind of feel like we should have it that way. So put that there, and then needs digital imaging just there. Is that right? No. That thing still isn't happy. The angiograph isn't happy with us, and I'm not quite sure why. It needs... Oh, hang on. Is that facing the wrong way or something? Hang on. Has that got to face that way? No. Does that face... That what, hang on. We must have one of these already in the hospital. Where? How does this work? What is this again? Angiograph. It's that thing there. The camera's all over the shop today. how does that function? So it's kind of over to the side of it a bit. And then the screen is in front of the control panel. Okay. Okay, right. Let's give it another go, shall we? So that thing can go... Move that out of the way. Move those out of the way entirely. So away with you. Right, that goes there. I think that's okay. I don't think that's okay on its own, I think. Move that across. Stop turning it round, game. I want it to be sort of like that. I think the control panel just has to go like... Move it over one, actually, like that. And then the screen thingies have to go in front of it like that. There we go. Okay, right. That's what I was doing wrong. All the stuff. Maybe they could go behind their own little wall. Just to make them feel a bit safer. Look, there you go. Away from the harmful radiation. We'll build you a little wall arrangement as well. Got to do the other side of the wall, actually. Must remember to do that. Okay, hang on a minute. So they can have a bit of wall as well. So going across like that. It's not going to be quite as big because they haven't got quite as big a room. So they can go across like that. Oh, there's a gap behind the doors. There's a gap behind the doors, which I was going to reserve for a plant. Hang on a minute. Let's put another lovely plant in. Yeah, those ones. They're quite nice. Plant. Don't know what happened to the camera just then, but okay, it flung us off into space. But now we're back again. Yeah, we're back from outer space. Right, so can we put that, say there, that just there, and then can we have the little kind of viewing window things? So yeah, the watch windows. So I put one there and one there. So they can look either side. That's quite good. They can look around that side, look around that side, and their screen is in the middle. I quite like that. That's quite good. And then they need equipment and a desk and a PC and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Actually then, do we want to move that over and put the desk over here? Hang on a second. Hang on. Get rid of that window. Sorry, watch window. Click on that and get rid of that, please. And then move that over to there, actually. Can we get rid of that window as well? Away with you, window. And then put the watch window in just here and... Hang on a minute. Then move that over to there. Then put the other watch window back into the middle. Didn't need to get rid of that one, but never mind. And then go back into here. We shall have a glass desk, like so. Put the PC on it, like that. Get the lovely chair, like that. Okay, so they can sit here, look, and do their tippy-tapping on the computer. And then when they need to operate the machinery, they can go here. And they've got screens over there. And they can sort of see through the window. They can lean over and look through. It's going to be fine. I've got to move it over. Oh, crikey, just turn it round again. Stop turning it round, game. The game's determined to make it swivel around the other way. And then in terms of equipment, we'll do the same thing again over there. So we'll have that just there. Have another cabinet just there. And then we shall get one of the mobile cabinet things and tuck that into that corner there. And we do need something on the wall. The other ones, we've got wall posters. How about a poster? CAG is about heart stuff, I think it said. So let's have a thing about your heart on the wall just there. Beautiful. Okay, cost quite a bit of money. Cost over $100,000 to get those in. But hopefully they're going to be really good. Now, of course, there's one very important thing that we're lacking right now, and that's people. Hang on, there's another important thing we're lacking, and that's the side of these walls. Wait there, people who are going to work here. Hold on, wheel of names. Right, so grab that. Yep, these walls aren't done properly. Hang on a minute. Do that and that. Then do that and that. And then do that and that. Okay, that's better. Now the walls are all sorted on both sides. Now we can go and hire some people. So here we go. Let's go and get some people on board. We're just going to have one person on the day shift, one person on the night shift. So 6 new people. And we have got quite a bit of money to spend on, sort of refreshing the lists and such. So here we go. Who's going to be around on the day shift to do any of this work whatsoever? So yeah, we want people that are good at radiology. So 7% is not great. Robert Smith, 42%. And you've got 32% Nancy Harris. Okay, reveal your secrets. Nancy Harris is just a hard worker. That's okay. Robert Smith likes a bit of food. That's very convenient, Robert Smith, because next door is the cafeteria. So you can nip next door and grab a bite to eat and such. So you can come in on the day and you can come in on the night shift. That's going to be fine. Then over here... okay, hang on. Hard worker, fast metabolism. Paul Jones is okay. Let's spend $1,000 to reveal his secret, and he's depressed. Okay, right, we don't want you on board because you bring the whole department morale down. Right, let's refresh the list. 17, 33, 36, 15. Okay, hang on then. So, reveal the secrets of James Moore. James Moore is pleasant and has resistance. So you can go in on the day shift over there. And I notice that Michael Johnson, very good at doing the night shift. So you can come in on the night shift. That's very exciting. And then over here, we've got, you have long commute. Long commute 16. Do you know what? Refresh that. Refresh that list, please. Oh, here we go. 43%, 41%. Okay, refresh that. Okay. Right, you are a fresh parent, Christopher Scott. So your rest levels decrease faster. So you might need a bit of a break more often. But that's okay. The break room isn't that far away. So maybe, I imagine we're quieter at night over. So you can come in on the night shift. And then who can we have on the day shift? Robert Scott. Go on, Robert Scott. Please have a really, really good other thing. Comforting. Yes, perfect. Robert Scott, in you come. So there we go. 6 new people employed in our wonderful radiology department. But now we all know what happens next. So, Joe, say it along with me. Here we go, everybody. Now we need to go over to the Wheel of Names. Okay, there we go. The Wheel of Names has been put to work. And now we've got 6 new people to go and welcome. So let's begin down here in the MRI room. Is that the MRI room? I'm never quite sure. Yes, that's the MRI room. The CT room, the kind of icon looks like a gigantic pair of headphones with a head in the middle. So CT room has got kind of headphone icon things. MRI room sort of looks a bit like a tin of beans lying on its side or something. I'm not quite sure, but whatever the case, let's go down here. So in the MRI room on the day shift, we are welcoming Mauro Verhage. Verhegi. I don't know how you say that last name. I'm very sorry. I tried many permutations and hopefully one of them was sort of vaguely near how you say that. So Mauro V over here on the day shift in MRI. And then on the night shift, we've got Matlock Zavaris, or Zavaris possibly, which is an exciting name. And then over here in the CT room on the day shift, we've got Donna K. Fitch. Hello, Donna K. Fitch. Welcome aboard. And then on the night shift, we've got Batrachian Bill, or Batrachian Bill possibly. Again, not quite sure how you say that. And then over here in the CAG room on the day shift, we've got Nick Fantastic. Welcome aboard, Nick Fantastic. And then on the night shift, we've got Matt Bannister. Welcome, Matt, as well. So there we go, 6 new people employed in the hospital, and hopefully a lot more resilience in our radiology department, because, yeah, we were lacking sort of duplicates of those rooms. So it was quite costly. It was very expensive, but hopefully that's going to help out quite a bit. So let's just make sure that they are actually up and running and working properly. So 3 people should clear off and go home, I think. Yeah, so those 3 are actually leaving right now, which is okay. So move time on nice and quick. And we'll just see if anybody comes up here. Let's see if anybody comes up here at all. Frank Lopez collapsing a little bit. They'll sort you out, Frank. It's going to be fine. Nobody coming up right now, but maybe at some... Here we go. Here we go. Look at that already. The CT scanning room is in use. Who are you? So Brooke Scott, you have got... Oh, crikey. You've potentially got many things wrong with you, including a gunshot or a stab wound. I mean, surely we could rule that out by going, hello, have you recently been stabbed? And they go, why, yes, I have. We can go, I suspect maybe it is a stab wound that is your current ailment. Oh, yeah, the same for, have you recently been shot, I suppose. Right, okay, Peter Brown. Yes, we shall send your body to funeral services. Rest in peace, Peter Brown. There we go. Farewell, my good sir. So, yeah, is this going to help? So, doing the whole CT scanning thing, is it going to whittle this down any? Let's have a quick look. It's taking a very long time. How long does it take? Oh, I don't know if that helped at all. Or do they whittle it down when the doctors look through the results? I'm not quite sure, but there are still many things. There are still many things potentially wrong with Brooke Scott there. Okay, never mind. Oh, hang on. And here comes somebody into the MRI scanner. In there you go. Can we click on them? David Hernandez has got one of those 3 things potentially wrong with them. Okay, again, give them some analgesics. Help them with the abdominal pain. Treat their pain as they go along. Okay, that's quite good as well. So already they've been in use. Maybe not the one at the top there. That's not the most popular of the rooms. But, yeah, they are still available and ready to go if we need them. Somebody else already over here, Jessica Martinez in the CT scan. And it's narrowed it down. We've worked out that she has a nasal polyp. Okay, that's quite good. Rooms with critical workload 5. Okay, idle rooms 42, critical workload 5. Now, somebody in the comments has repeatedly said, oh, this is how you find out where the critical workloads are. And I've gone, yeah, that'd be interesting. And then I've completely forgotten how they've told me how to look at the critical workload. So hang on a minute, hang on. Let me go and see if I can figure out how we look at which rooms are critically overworked. Okay, there we go. I found the comment I was looking for, and it was made by Francesca Knight, so thank you very much for helping out Francesca Knight. So here on this screen, we can see that on the day shift in radiology, we have one critically busy room, but we can't work out what that room is from this screen here. So apparently, to work out which room is critically busy, we have to go to the cogs bit over there, we'll shuffle that out of the way, and then we have to look at the bits in the corner of each room where it says workload day and workload night. So that is none and none, lower none, lower none. But that's to be expected because they're new rooms. So let's maybe go and check the other room. So here we go. There's more radiology here. So medium and none, medium and low. So those two x-ray rooms are absolutely fine. So it must be one of them down here then. It's that one. Look at that. Workload in the day of the CT room is critical. But maybe now the other one is available upstairs, that will be a bit less critical later on. Okay, that's quite good. Okay, now I know how to do that. It would be useful if there was an easier way to see that. If you could sort of, flick a switch and have sort of like a filter thing to show which rooms were critically busy. That would be quite handy. That's a little bit of a fiddly way to work out which ones are critically busy. But okay. That's fine. So, I mean, how many do we have here? So there are 3 critically busy rooms over here in emergency. I mean, imagine that's one of them. No, that is low. Oh, okay. That's quite a surprise. That's medium. That's critical. That's critical. And that's critical. Okay, so 3 of our doctor rooms are critically busy during the day. Why not just share the loadout with the other doctor rooms? That seems a little bit weird, but okay, that's fine. That's the way it is. On the night shift, look, they don't even get used. Nothing happens there on the night shift, but okay, at least we know that's how to go and check which your critically busy rooms are. It's a little bit of a faff. It's a little bit of a faff, but never mind. There we go. At least we know how to do it now, which is very good. And then we've also got that stuff set up here, which is wonderful. So the next thing on this sort of floor here is going to be labs. And I think possibly, with the money we've got, we could, I think maybe we leave it a day, but then we'll get ourselves a bit more cash back in. And then we could get another operating lounge set up over there with some of our money. Because, we've got an okay amount of money and we're now going to get more people coming in because we're completing those goals. So we should be able, I think, to afford another operating lounge and then get some labs in. And then I think really then we're on the kind of, the sort of the path to the end of the series. I think once we have some more labs in, be happy with that. We get another operating lounge in, happy with that. Sorted out radiology over there. That's now, that's going to be fine. That's going to be all we need for that. I don't think we're going to complete any of these. We might be able to do, say, 3 natural disaster events, possibly. We could push ourselves to do that to get some more people through the door from Quick Snap Care. That wouldn't be so bad. I don't think we're going to do 6 epidemic events. That's quite a lot of work. As we saw today, one of those is quite tricky, so another 5 might be pushing it a bit. But I think, we're coming up to the end of the series. I think there's not too much left for us to do. Somebody did point out, actually, that we haven't put in a helipad. We've got a helicopter that we could actually get in. It brings in the most critically injured patients, but we haven't got a helipad. I'm not quite sure where the helipads are. Are they an object? I don't know. Are they in here somewhere? I don't know. What would a helipad come under? I really don't know. So we could possibly look at getting one of those in as well if I can figure out how that works and whether we can even do that and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's not going to be too long until we wrap up Project Hospital. I mean, there is one very important thing we do have to do, and that's sort out the outside of the hospital. Because at the moment, it's just not acceptable. It's not good enough. Not all the walls are done. I mean, that bit looks lovely, look. There's the lovely kind of free book library thing. Got some plants there. The walls look good. Yeah, we do need to sort the outside of the hospital out because it is a little bit of a drab, boring shambles, isn't it? So that's another very important thing that we have to get sorted. But I think, yes, we're sort of, we're coming to a close with Project Hospital. Not maybe in the next part, but possibly in the next sort of, 2 or 3 parts. I think we'll be able to wrap things up with things looking very good, and hopefully we can perform pretty efficiently. And I think with that done, we can then leave our hospital knowing that we've done a pretty good job with it. But still got a little bit to go yet, so don't get too bereft if you're upset about the end of hospital. It's not going to happen quite yet. So there we go, more to look forward to when we come back next time. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on in next time out in Project Hospital. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's follow Matt Spence, aka Duke Nukem, as he chases after a dirty villain. There are a lot of angry people still. I don't know why. Never ever employ him, he's terrible. This place is full of rats. Timothy Robles, with your kind of crazy eyes. You have tea leaves in for one of my shops.